This voice is taken from an article with the title, How Do I Trade News Releases in Forex?, which has been published on TraderTalks.net. News releases are an important factor in Forex trading, as they can have a significant impact on currency prices. Traders often look to capitalize on news releases as a way to make money. Trading news releases can be a tricky affair, as they can often create a lot of volatility in the currency markets. It is important to understand how news releases can affect the currency markets, in order to be able to make successful trades. The first step to trading news releases in the Forex market is to identify a news release that could potentially have an impact on the currency markets. The key is to look for news releases that could impact the currency pairs you are trading. For example, if you are trading the EUR/USD currency pair, you will want to look for news releases that could potentially affect the euro or the US dollar. Once you have identified a news release that could have an impact on the currency markets, it is important to determine how the news release could affect the currency pair you are trading. For example, if the news releases are related to an economic indicator, you will want to determine whether the news could affect the euro or the US dollar more significantly. Once you have determined how the news release could affect the currency pair you are trading, it is important to decide how to trade the news release. There are two main ways to trade news releases: by entering a trade before the news release or by entering a trade after the news release. If you choose to enter a trade before the news release, it is important to set a stop-loss order to limit your risk. This stop-loss order should be placed slightly below the current market price, in order to protect your position in case the news release has an unexpected effect on the currency markets. If you choose to enter a trade after the news release, it is important to wait for the news release to be released before entering a trade. After the news release has been released, you should look for a trend in the currency markets and try to enter a trade that will take advantage of the trend. It is important to take into consideration the volatility of the currency markets when entering a trade after a news release. In either case, it is important to keep a close eye on the currency markets and be prepared to exit your trade quickly if the news release has an unexpected effect on the currency markets. Overall, trading news releases in the Forex market can be a profitable endeavor if done correctly. It is important to understand how news releases can affect the currency markets and to have a plan in place for entering and exiting trades. It is also important to set stop-loss orders and take into consideration the volatility of the currency markets when trading news releases.